A long, long time ago, when the world was on the verge of being swallowed by shadow, the tiny Picori appeared from the sky, bringing the hero of men a sword and golden light. With wisdom and courage, the hero drove out the darkness. When peace had been restored, the people enshrined that blade with care. Hello everyone, and welcome to The Legend of Zelda Minish Cap. This game was obviously made, I believe, in collaboration with Nintendo by Capcom, and I also believe, not 100% on this, it was the last game that they cooperated with Nintendo on. But either way, Zelda is walking into the Master Smith's house. Goodness me, Princess Zelda! Did you sneak out of that castle and come all this way alone? The minister is sure to be worried about you. You know how he gets. Oh, don't worry about him. He'll be fine. Where's Link? The whole town is bustling for the annual Picori Festival. I thought he and I might go together. Would you mind terribly? Oh, is that what you're here for? Well, Link was up late helping me last night, and he's still asleep. But I do have an errand at the castle. Yes, that should be fine. Link! Time to get up! Lazy child. Link! Time to get up! Lazy child. The master apparently repeats himself. And here's our hero. So, Minish Cap is interesting in the sense that most other 2D Zeldas, at least in the style of the original Link to the Past, usually have fairly simple movement. Like we see here, you don't really go in corners, you just kind of walk in the directional button and move. But in this game, you also have the ability with the Z button to roll, to move faster. Other than that, standing still allows him to Yes, perfect movement. So we cannot just leave and abandon Zelda. We have to walk in and say hello. Solid Snake Pokemon! Exclamation marks. Hey Link! Princess Zelda is here. She'd like to know if you would join her at the festival. Yeah, Link, come on. Let's go check out the festival together. Master Smith already gave me permission to take you. Yes, after all, the festival only comes once a year. Go on, have fun. And while you're there, you can do me a favor. I just finished making this sword for the minister at Hyrule Castle. I'd like you to deliver it to him. You accepted the smith's sword. Make sure you don't lose this extremely important delivery. This is the blade that will be presented to the winner of the competition. Don't lose it. While the two of you may be childhood friends, remember, Zelda is the Princess of Hyrule. You watch over her, don't let anything bad happen to her. Master Smith, quit worrying. We'll be perfectly safe. Come on, Link, let's go check out the festival. And Zelda opens the door for us. So you can pick up pots with the R button. That's mainly your action button. You can also use A, however, to talk to other people. And yeah, and now the elephant in the room, this chest, our first rupee in the game. 20 rupees, the red rupee. So yeah. Link, over here! So you can also pick up grass and throw it. I won't bother with that too much. And you can roll off ledges in super spectacular fashion. One thing I will say about this game, at least for GBA, especially if you're playing it on a smaller screen, it's very good looking. We'll get more into that a little bit later here. And Zelda's just yelling at us because apparently she thinks we're too dumb to walk 5 feet in front of us. And it looks like the town's pretty hustling, bustling. Shopkeepers are doing their shop things, and apparently they don't want any cats walking up on this beam here because they put incredibly sharp stars everywhere that are spinning. Oh gosh. So, we should just chase Zelda around town. There's apparently a storyteller here. What do you have to say? Long, long ago, and even then longer before that, evil creatures appeared in the world of humans. They were powerful, frightening beasts, and they created such trouble. But when the Picori came from the sky, bringing humans powerful magic, with the light and the magic and the life force, the world of humans became peace, thanks to Picori, gratitude, blah 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 blah, old man. She's talking to this old man. She just likes talking to old men. Zelda, what's up? What's up with you? So there's just kids. I don't know why they're standing there. They're just kids. Something about the sword tournament. Totally not Beetle. So yes, that's another thing that you'll notice pretty quickly about the game, is that a lot of characters look very similar to Wind Waker, just because that was the game before it. This one, I believe. We have a winner! Oh my, Princess Zelda, you won the grand prize in our drawing? Wow! You get your choice of any of these 3 wonderful prizes. What will it be? First, we have this lovely heart-shaped stone. Next, we have this magnificent gem. And finally, there's this teeny tiny terrible wooden shield. So, which one would you like? Let me guess, the jewel? Oh, but this heart stone's very cute too. Choose whichever one you like. The shield is so adorable. I think I'll take it. What? Why would you want this ugly thing? What about the heartstone? It's so cute. Or this giant gem, it's pretty. Honestly, I'd rather you rip me off. That will raise my tax, or that will lower taxes. Oh, what a strange princess you are. Here's your teeny tiny wooden terrible shield. Here, I want to give you a present. Doesn't this shield just perfectly suit you, Link? Princess Zelda gave you a small shield. Hold the button to protect yourself. It is a little embarrassing though, it's so tiny. And Link showing off his new toy. It's like Christmas, but a Picori festival. So now we have to head back to the festival, or the castle. The children have moved out of the way to talk to Snotty Kid from Wind Waker. And he's basically just telling us here that, in a sense, there are these little tiny people called Picori who only children can see, but I'm sure we won't see them anywhere. And oh my gosh, wow, Zelda leaves for 3 seconds and immediately she's attacked. Oh well, I'm sure that's basically the worst thing that'll happen to her today. So yes, just pull out your shield with A and you'll knock the seed right back at him. I'm sorry, sir. I heard there was a festival and I came to town hoping to hawk my wares. Unfortunately, we scrubs have a tendency to spit nuts when we speak. Everyone got scared and ran away, and no one would buy anything. This is a terrible place to do business. I'm going back to my cave. And I'm taking my roadblock bushes with me. Actually, I feel a little sorry for that business scrub, but that hurt. Oh well, he won't be hassling anyone anymore. Now he's dead. He exploded. So yes, we'll just walk through the first castle courtyard and into the second one. And just over here should be the minister. Oh, Link, you brought the sword, did you? Well then, as minister of the kingdom, I hit A too fast. You came just in time. The award ceremony will begin soon. I'm sorry, Link, but I had better go. I have to prepare for the ceremony. I had a good time at the festival. Thanks for coming with me. Since you're here, Link, why don't you join us for the award ceremony? Do you know about that sword, Link? It is called the Picori Blade, and it locks away much evil in that chest. The Picori Blade is sacred amongst the people of Hyrule. The legend has it that long ago the Picori gave us this blade. Whoever wins the competition earns the honor of touching the sacred blade. It's the Whale King! Let the award ceremony commence! Vati, champion of the competition, you may approach the blade. Here comes the definitely not evil sorcerer. It's just a culture thing. Evil laughs, culture thing. To think things would go this well. The Picori blade. The bound chest, spoken of in Hyrule lore. This chest must hold which I seek. I'll relieve you of its contents now. And the guards immediately notice. This is the most any guard has ever done in a Zelda game. Get launched off screen. Ha 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 ha. Do not interfere with me as the victor. I have earned the right to approach the Picori blade. I've been waiting for this moment. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And off they go. Oh. Oh. Masks! No! I'm not playing Majora's Mask! And they just launch everyone else away. But Zelda uses a halo to protect herself. Who are you? Who are you? Why are you doing this? Who was that? The princess with the mystic aura. The power that was gifted to the people of Hyrule still flows within the veins of the ladies of its royal family. Interesting. If I leave you now, you'll only cause me trouble later. That will never do. To stone with you! Tiny wooden shield! You got this! Oh. Probably should have gotten something else. Hehehe. All who stand in my way shall share this fate. Now to find out what power awaits me in this chest. Empty. There was nothing in there but a rabble of monsters. What is the meaning of this? Well, I know the force I'm after is somewhere out there. I'm in no hurry. I can take my time searching for it. And by the way, you do actually have to hit a button to hop out of that bed. So don't stand there for like a minute. I'm stand sitting. Everything I've always ever wanted to do in every Pokemon game. We'll just ignore her and walk on out. Well, I guess you could say the princess is looking a bit more gray than normal. I guess she's just having a bad day. Oh, Link, awake, are you? Feeling alright? Stand at my side, the King of Hyrule is about to speak. It is as you have all heard. A sorcerer named Vati has cursed my fair Zelda and turned her to stone. If we had the sacred Picori blade, we could have likely broken her out of the curse. But Vati shattered the blade. However, I have not given up hope. What you do know about the Picori? What do you know about the Picori? Blah. The Picori? Not much, beyond what the fairy tales say. They're supposed to be very tiny, if I'm remembering correctly. Yes, the ones from the fairy tales. But the Picori are no mere legend. They most certainly exist. No one outside of the royal family knows the truth about them. Picori who forged the sacred blade, they live deep within the Minish woods. They should be able to repair the broken blade and reforge the sword. What? Then we must dispatch the soldiers there at once. No soldiers will not do. The Picori do not show themselves to anyone but children. Our soldiers could search for days and still find no sign of them. I see. If that's the case, then why not send Link? If Link has recovered, then yes, I would like to ask this of him. Please, turn my precious Zelda back to normal. The Picori should know how to create a new sacred sword. It will be a dangerous journey, but now that those monsters have been freed, please, take this sword with you, along with the broken Picori blade. You accepted the broken Picori blade. This is part of the sword needed to reforge the sacred sword. Don't lose it. You got the smith sword. It's a sharp blade made by your grandfather. Very well then, send the soldiers to search for Vadi at once. Deep within the Minish woods, you will find a place called Deepwood Shrine. Once humans and Picori shared that shrine as a meeting place, I think it would be best if you started your search there. Take this map with you. If you get lost on your way to the forest, simply check your map. Just press Start, then L or R to open the map. I've marked the location of the forest for you. Good luck and be careful. You got another thing? And now it should pull up the map. And don't worry, the world map isn't just actually that small. There is much more to it. So there we go. Only you can break Vadi's curse, blah blah blah, we're the hero. So we can just go ahead on, roll our way on out. Speak to no one, we got a mission to do. So yes. So normally I'd probably end things off about here, but we haven't gotten to any real action. So out here we can find the Octoroks, and although not quite like the Deku Scrubs, they do shoot rocks as a projectile if you shoot one at me, or I can just bounce off him. Yes, his rocks will not get reflected though. Whoa. So yeah. Another thing to also be noted is that the sword is considered an item, meaning if you want to, you can switch it between A or B, but I'll keep it on B, seeing as how I like that more. So let's just head on our way, shall we? So these guys over here, what are you doing? My name's Muta. I'm the head carpenter around these parts. The King of Hyrule himself has entrusted me with this project. See that sorcerer's attack tore things up pretty bad around here. You know, kid, you shouldn't be playing anywhere near the construction zone. So yes, that basically means you're not allowed back in town until you do some things later. So now these little scrubs, if we only had the sword before, we wouldn't have to brutally murder the other Deku Scrub, even though he said he went to a cave. Probably just a religion thing, I don't know. Culture things. So here we have the minions, and you might see them pop their heads out, and if you take them out early, they won't pull out more, but that can be kind of hard sometimes. And they will somewhat multiply, but usually if there's... oh my gosh, so many pickups. Usually, if all 5 are still alive, most of them will just kind of disappear. So yes, as you can see, we can take them out before the other ones could summon them. And for now, we're just going to make our way to the woods. It should just be right down here, near the eastern hills. Ow, ow, gosh dang it. Thank you, invincibility frames, for not existing. Here we go. Hyrule Castle, Hyrule Town, Minish Woods. Because Hyrule Castle is so far away from Castle Town that it clearly needs its own sign. So here's another thing of just beauty that I like with this game. This beams of light from the sky over on the right here that go away after you pass this tree to kind of give you that sense of you're entering the forest or leaving the forest. So here there's a hole in the trees, but we can't do much with that. It's stuck there. You can't break it, you can't shield it, and it hurts you. So great. Take out this Octorok, and yeah. Here we have another enemy, the Choo-Choo. They like to sit in the ground, but they don't do much. So, also, for those of you wondering if this was just going to be like a casual playthrough, run-through, beat the game kind of quickly, no, this will be 100%. I will be doing all of the unlockables, like one that would be just up here, called, oh, no, oh, who's this? Someone's getting attacked by Octoroks, some green bird thing. But no, this something over here, heart pieces. This is one of however many. Yes, there are many of those scattered across the world that we'll be doing through quests and other things, and we will be getting them all, amongst other collectibles, such as all the items that we have to fill up here, and whatever goes in these different slots. So yeah. Yeah. There we go. Alright, so let's go save this duck. This green duck. With a licky tongue. Licky swirl. Hey kid! You there! Ow! Hey! Don't just stand there! Do something! Ow! What's so wrong with you? Do you like watching me take this abuse? Help me! So yes, now the Octoroths will give up on him, and we can just slash them and take them out. Phew! Well done. That was close. Not that I couldn't handle them myself, but that's besides the point. What in the world is a lone child doing so deep in the woods? Oh, I see. The Picor, you say? And Vati? Vati's cursed someone? What? The sacred blade? Is that so? I see. You know, you and I have quite a lot in common. You see, I too am on a quest to break the curse of Vati's. And you say that reforging the sacred blade can break his curse, eh? Well then, you have found yourself a companion, my boy. My name is Eslo. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Wait, I say. You walk too quickly. Too quickly, in fact. Can't you go any slower? Surely. You've noticed that I have no legs. Boy, take a good look at me. Do you really think I can walk that fast? Ah, if it isn't one thing, it's another. You're troublesome, boy. Oh, gosh. No, don't take me over like a head crab. No! There, now you can't possibly leave me behind. My, it's quite comfortable up here. More comfortable than it looks, surely. It must be much easier on me. Hey, quit your squirming. Can't you sit still? See there. Yes, much better. I suppose a boy like you still has much to learn about the world. If you ever need my insight, press select and I'll be happy to help. Ah, such a hopeless child. So, yep. Alrighty. Well, I think that's where I'm going to end things off here. So, now that we have met Zelda, watched Zelda get turned to stone, met Vati, our evil sorcerer enemy nemesis, and gotten our new piece of apparel, Eslo. He's in a tree. We will end things off here, so before you go, if you could remember to like and subscribe, that would be great, and thank you, and bye!